What's going on, Mo's World? It's another week. Actually, I think this is like my sixth episode. So like I said, this YouTube thing is starting to become pretty decent. Some people say they want me to put like background stuff and music, and I'm just starting out, people. Let me get there first, and then maybe I can figure out how to put all that music stuff on here and that background and moving stuff. And I'm in 10 different locations at one time and all that other stuff. So I'm getting it out. So this week we're gonna talk about Snitch. I saw Snitch. Um, it was all right. Uh, um, you all know I'm gonna talk some stuff. So if you don't want to watch it or you want to fast forward it, or you ain't seen Snitch yet, you might as well go ahead and just uh, stop or whatever. But yeah, I was reading somewhere where they were saying like Snitch is like a watered down Lifetime movie. It's PG-13, so you gonna figure ain't too much going on, ain't too much action and shooting and killing and stuff like that. So, um, The Rock, basically, his son gets caught up where he gets illegal drugs at his house, and they arrest the son. And of course, they get ready to lock his ass up for like a very long period of time because he don't want to snitch on nobody and so forth, so forth. So then the Rock, who is like the head of this construction company, um, he needs to find a way to see if he can get his son out of jail. So what he decides to, he wants to go to the DA and DA or whoever they call them damn people. So he wants to go with them, and he wants to tell them that I think, in case my volume low, he tells them that he wants to go and bring them the drug people, so that way he can get his son out. So then he decides he's a regular Joe Blow, and he decides he wants to try to get in the drug game, um, and so forth, so forth. It was a little slow until like it was like maybe like two action scenes in it, but it was a tad bit slow until the end, which was pretty decent. It was an actual decent action scene. Wow. Um, but yeah, he got caught up with the. It was like two types of drug. It was like the black drug dealers, and then there was the Mexican drug dealers, and he had to go across the Mexican border and all this other stuff. But like I said, it was okay. So I will give it 3 out of 5. It wasn't bad. Um, if you bored and you got nothing else to do, like I said, you can go watch Snitch. Dark Skies I didn't see. I talked with a buddy of mine. He said it was pretty decent. It was about, I guess, aliens taking over people's bodies or something like that. So I'll probably catch that when it comes on like Redbox or cable or something like that. But I don't think I'm too much. If I don't catch you probably within the first week or have no intentions of watching you during the first week, it's very rare when I may actually watch you. So, but that's that. This week, we have Jack and the Giant Slayer. They had that. I'm not watching no Jack and no Giant Slayer. That no, it's like a rendition of Jack and the Beanstalk. I'm not watching that. They can keep that. Uh, 21 and over. I really want to see this movie. Now, don't laugh at me, but I have never ever seen Project X. So I guess before I watch 21 and over, I guess I'll go watch Project X. Everybody keeps saying it's like this. It's like the movie of the year. So I'm gonna go catch up Project X. I'll probably catch it on Netflix or so. Let me tell you something about Netflix when I'm talking about Netflix. Netflix never have no damn new movies. What is the point of me paying $8 a month for me to watch something that is I probably have in my DVD collection? I'm thinking Netflix is supposed to have new movies, but Netflix don't have any new movies, so it's like, what's the point? So I don't know. Next, we have something called The Phantom. Now, I just saw the preview on this, and it looks quite boring to me. I'm not going to watch. It's something about like something to do with someone took over a submarine or something, and they fight to get the submarine back. And no, I'm not watching that. So no, they can keep that Phantom. So, but if you go see the Phantom, good job on you. But I'm not gonna watch the Phantom. Then comes the last Exorcism Part 2. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to go see that. I'm going to go see the last Exorcism Part 2. Um, yeah, I'm all into all that horror stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to see Last Exorcism Part 2. So there's two movies this week that I need to go see. That's 21 and Over and The Last Exorcism Part 2. So of course, next week you will get my review on those. Um, TV. As always, I talk about the Husbands of Hollywood. Kevin Hart last week had a little beef thing against him and Robin Thicke is forever going at it. Them two are just always going at it. So him and Robin Thicke, they had beef again because Kevin Hart decided he wants to make him a little CD and and he redid Robin Thicke's song and then Robin Thicke of course transformed and became this. It was crazy. To be honest with you, I don't know what this week is about. I really don't. I don't, I don't know. So I probably saw a preview or something, but I can't remember what this week's supposed to be about. So that's that. Um, American Idol. Oh my God, can y'all please stop going through this audition process and let these people just go ahead and get on about their business. Last week we saw 10 guys, no, yeah, 10 guys and 10 girls. They perform in front of a live audience, and then at the end of the show they cut 5 guys down and 5 girls down, and so now it's like 5 guys and 5 girls. So the same thing gonna happen this week. They will let 10 guys sing and 10 girls sing, and then at the end of the show you find out whether or not if you're gonna go to the American voting section. Oh my goodness, can we please just get on with the vote? I'm like, oh my God, if I have to audition one more time for you people, it's gonna be this. Oh my, I feel for the people in American Idol. I do. I really, really do, because that is a long ass process. But yeah, so that's that. Oh my, Off the Rockers came back on with my Betty White movie, my Betty White old folks show. I was telling you about the little punk thing that they do with the old people. That came back on. So yeah, and then of course yesterday was the Oscars. I'm glad Django got 2 Oscars. I've never seen Argo, so I guess now that it has won Best Picture, I guess I'll go ahead and find it somewhere. It's probably in somebody's movie theater. It's probably about to come on DVD soon. So yeah, so Argo, we got Best Picture. Speaking of DVDs, Twilight, the last Twilight, comes on DVD this Friday at midnight. So make sure you go get your Twilight. Again, it comes out on DVD this Friday at midnight. You know I will be there to get my final Twilight. I think I'm missing one because I went to the store and I thought I had bought the episode 1, but then I ended up buying like another version I already had. So, but this Friday I'm going to go get my Twilight at midnight. In other news, before I close this video out, I want to say congratulations to you. Okay, if you don't know me, you will know me now. I am the biggest, and I mean, I love this woman to death, the biggest Janet fan ever, ever, ever. Yes, Miss Jackson. But, so there was this rumor going around that she's supposed to go to Dubai and she's going to have this big gigantic wedding, and she will give all her people, she's going to fly them out to Dubai, and she's going to give them like a Rolex as a wedding gift, and it's supposed to be like this $500 million wedding, $500 million, something like that. And then the Wisdom, which is her billionaire husband now, owns stuff. He owns like stuff in Dubai or something. And if she stays married to him for 5 years, after 5 years, she's supposed, if they get divorced, they're supposed to have a $500,000. 500 million. He's supposed to give her $500 million. If they divorce after 5 years. So it was put on the internet today that. Well, let me tell you something about Miss Jackson. This woman can keep a secret to, I don't know. I don't know how she does it. As much as paparazzi is around her, I don't know how she does it. She was married one time for 10 years and no one knew she was married. So today she comes out and she went ahead and released a statement saying that her and Wisdom have been married since 2012. People, we're still anticipating this big gigantic wedding that we think is going to happen. She already married. And then she told us, oh, that's a rumor of this big extravagant wedding and so forth. We've been married. Just to let y'all know. So congratulations to Miss Janet and Wisdom on their marriage. And so forth, so forth. Oh, and going back to the Oscars. When I tell you Jennifer Hudson, let me tell you. When I tell you, when she sung And I Am Telling You, and she had me run around this house like 10 times, I rewind that one part of the Oscars about, oh my goodness. Jennifer Hudson, I don't know what else to say. I'm just hands down. But yeah, yeah, the Oscars was cool. So, but I'm gonna end it. Of course, this is the last week of my Black History movies, and in honor of Miss Jackson and her getting married, I thought I would bring out both. Of course, it has her in both of them, and it's Why Did I Get Married? Why Did I Get Married? One, no. Why Did I Get Married? One, and Why Did I Get Married? Two. As you can still see, yes, my Why Did I Get Married is still in plastic. But yeah, actually my Why Did I Get Married Two is still in plastic. So yeah, so as you can see, I just buy DVDs and don't open them. So yeah, so until next week, people. Again, this is Mo's World, and I see you next week.